An action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. They're in 5th place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure.
And their first 2 games against this club, both being losses, losing 3 in a row would be a real tough pill to swallow. So I think they'll look to make their stand here tonight.
Yeah, it would be very demoralizing, Greg, if they fail for a 3rd straight time to this team. I mean, really, when you look at it, pride is what's on the line here. So we'll see what lessons they've learned from the first 2 games and if they can get things turned around.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jabari Parker is out there with Greg Monroe. And it's the professor in at the point. And that one's good. Celtics on D. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting.
And here is Thomas. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Thomas goes in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Pass to the professor. Bradley against Middleton. To the middle. Here's the professor. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And, you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't allow, if you're the opponent, to have that guy continue to beat you in that manner on the backcourt.
Pocket 4. Olynyk with the steal. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And it's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Middleton on the wing, defended by Crowder. 6 to shoot. Parker passes to the professor, and that one's good. The professor's got 9.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Celtics passing it around. No luck. The Bucks go the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Thomas gets the bucket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The professor passes to Parker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Screened by Monroe. And the Bucks miss again.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Thomas goes in, and it's blocked. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Parker. Monroe down low. Olynyk is covering. Monroe's shot is good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now here's Thomas. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Cleveland. Crowder. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Middleton dishes to Parker. The Professor passes to Monroe. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thomas. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Here's the Professor. The second chance effort, and the layup good by Parker.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8 in the corner. Crowder with it. Rebounded by the Professor.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo to the paint. Here's Monroe, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Bradley. 8 points his last outing, and that one hits back iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Monroe right side. Monroe with another miss.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Here's Thomas. An easy layup after coming off the pin. Thomas got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming on the court are yours.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Middleton.
All right, let's keep it going for your Celtics dancer.
And 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Boston. Turner comes in for Amir Johnson. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris. Now Turner, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. He was all alone on that one. Bradley's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Down low, here's Parker. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Bradley. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Back to Thomas. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Sullinger the screen. And that one's good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Parker right side. To the inside. The shot's good from the Professor. The Professor's got 13 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside Turner. And the pass to Thomas. Expanding his range, and he gets it to go. Turner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Milwaukee timeout.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
But from 3-point range, these point
Go down
have been
inside
filling it up for the last month.
and roll up top.
Available. Any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Here's the professor, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's on Jared Sullinger. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the Bucks with possession here after the miss from Evan Turner. McDaniels passes to the professor, and the layup's good off the glass. The professor's got 18 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And Turner kicks to Sullinger. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Zeller. He feeds it to Turner. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's the professor. And another basket for Milwaukee.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now here's Turner. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston. Bucks leading by 8. Now the dish to Zeller. Down low. Tipped away. The professor passes to Plumlee. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's the professor, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Now here's Sullinger. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Now here's Turner. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Rozier the pass to Turner. Here's Sullinger. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Plumlee with the screen. McDaniels kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years.
A 1-point wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks lost in his stockpile.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's gain and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said.
Michael Carter-Williams.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Turner. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Thomas in the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Bucks leading by 13. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter-Williams. Here's the professor. Here's Zeller. A beautiful reverse layup.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's the professor. Turner covering. Carter-Williams the pass to the professor. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Outside Thomas. On the wing, Turner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Zeller kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's the professor. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the professor. He's got 24 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And the Bucks with some changes. Jabari Parker's checked in for Plumlee, and Middleton subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Carter-Williams against Thomas. The 3. But they get it back. Johnson against Zeller. There's the pick. And another shot. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Crowder.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks really delivered. He had 52 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot.
Here's Rozier. He averages about 5 points a game. Feeds it to Crowder. Over to the left wing. Here's Sullinger. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Sullinger's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. No luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Crowder. Defense right on him. Here's Zeller. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's the professor. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Plumlee dishes to Monroe. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Boston.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Bradley kicks to Crowder. Here's Zeller. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Isaiah Thomas.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Pass to the professor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
1:14 left here in the second. McDaniels passes to Zeller. Here's the professor. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's the professor. And the 3-ball is good. The professor's got 29 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. Tops in scoring, second in three-point field goal percentage. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, third overall in field goal percentage.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And there's the feed to Crowder. Picked by Zeller. Jumper off the screen. They grab their own miss. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Bucks lead by 4. Boston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Now here's Crowder. Antetokounmpo defending. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Here's Rozier. And it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's McDaniels, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead. To stop the run. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bucks on top. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
All right, listen up, everybody. Here we go, Boston. Now,
welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, the professor out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Monroe in at the 5 down low. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Good D by Parker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Thomas with another miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Johnson, good. Bucks leading by 8.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's the professor. He's got 31. Middleton dishes to Monroe. Banked in off the glass. Monroe's got 8.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Outside Bradley. Six on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. From the wing. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Such a wide open look. 16 points for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The professor passes to Parker. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to the professor. Back to Monroe. Off the left rim and out.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Here's the floater. The shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Monroe left side, and he makes good on the layup. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming to the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He was intent on running their offense through Turner. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
We got to be more physical on defense.
And see how the
They are
playoff
getting
race is
to the
shaping up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Boston Celtics. And they're down 4 spots from them.
And when you look at Boston, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now, here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Dishes to Bradley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
You look at what Bradley has done so far. He has 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Sullinger's checked in for Amir Johnson. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's the professor. He kicks it to Monroe. Good D by Sullinger. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. On the wing, Turner tries it from 19. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's the Professor. The three-pointer off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Outside Thomas. To the paint. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Bradley. Sullinger the screen. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Boston, no good that time either. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Parker kicks to Monroe. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Professor passes to Monroe. Kicks it to Middleton. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Celtics making a switch here. Mickey's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Carter Williams is checked in. Sullinger dishes to Thomas. From 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Monroe, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Gets it down to single digits. Mickey's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Carter Williams against Thomas. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
What a game for Parker. 12 points and 2 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Bucks. KJ McDaniels comes in for Chris Middleton.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the
All-Star break. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Plumlee is checked in for Milwaukee. Outside Thomas. Five to shoot. And that's collected by the Professor. The Professor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He kicks it to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Sullinger, the screen. Outside Turner. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
The pass to Carter Williams. Pass to the Professor. Fires the 3. There's the dish to McDaniels. Kept alive. Zeller passes to Plumlee. That one goes. Count it. Plumlee's got his first basket.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Celtics trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Mickey, and he jams it with authority.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And that one's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's Turner off the drive. He dishes it to Sullinger. Bank shot, no good. Bucks leading by 14. Passes to the professor. He feeds it to Zeller. Plumlee with the screen. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the professor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. The professor's got 43 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3 to the right side. Feeds it to Zeller. Down low, here's the professor. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zeller comes in for Sullinger. And it's Crowder in for Bradley. Zeller up top. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
That's his second personal foul.
Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Turner dishes to Crowder. Zeller against Plumlee. And Zeller kicks to Johnson. The leaner. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
And the shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Upside Thomas. Shoots. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
The feed to Turner. Pick by Zeller. Thomas outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Inside. Good work defensively by Turner. Crowder. The shot is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Bucks ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Celtics trail by 21. Amir Johnson is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Evan Turner. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Turner up top. Defended by Middleton. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Antetokounmpo passes to the Professor. No good on the 3.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And it's Turner off. Oh!
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Parker passes to the Professor. And Boston with the rebound. Now Turner. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Bradley's checked in for Boston. Bucks leading by 19 points.
You got it. Let's get the
Here's
ball
the Professor, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Thomas dishes to Johnson, and that one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Johnson over to help. Here's Parker. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Upside Thomas takes the 13-footer. The shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And he gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Johnson the screen. Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thomas. They set the screen. Thomas with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Parker. And it falls over the rim and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Left side, Thomas. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Let's get the ball inside.
Here's the Professor. He's guarded by Thomas. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. And Boston with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And the shot's good from Crowder. Here's the Professor.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Middleton on the wing. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Dishes to Crowder. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's the Professor. Johnson with the block. Now here's Crowder. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Olynyk. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bucks leading by 19 points.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The Professor passes to Monroe. Kicks to Parker. And the layup is good. Parker's got 19 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And, you know, coaches just love players who...
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Middleton on the wing, puts up a three, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this hot.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
Bradley dishes to Thomas. They need this. Rebounded by the Professor. The Professor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit. Great D that time from Johnson. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Crowder kicks to Bradley. Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Crowder the pass to Johnson. Fires it up. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A Professor. And the shot is long. The Celtics shooting at a 46% clip in the 4th quarter. Bradley kicks to Thomas. It's Bradley on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Bradley. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. The second chance effort. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Let's get the ball inside.
The Professor passes to Middleton. The dish to Monroe. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Thomas. The pass to Johnson. And here's Crowder. Pass to Thomas. Johnson the screen. Feeds it to Bradley. Here's Crowder. Misses and the dry spell continues. Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter.
Inside.
The Professor passes to Middleton. Monroe sets a screen for Middleton. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Boston shooting around 41% on the night. Wide open. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Middleton on the wing for the 3. And that one's good. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Thomas goes in. Kicks it out to Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires from deep. And it's good. Crowder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Parker, right side. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things...
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the and 50 points. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. for me. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Milwaukee Bucks at their home, BMO Harris Bradley Center. We've seen some solid play from this Milwaukee team recently. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular
The Bucks look to take charge at BMO Harris Bradley Center, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the win against the Celtics in Boston, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Green. Adams is out there with Conley. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On defense, Milwaukee. Conley with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Pass to Gasol. Johnson kicks to Conley. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Conley's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now here's Adams. Last game he had 13. There's the three. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Milwaukee now. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Now here's Conley. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Middleton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Greg Monroe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Clock at 6. Conley kicks to Adams. Gasol dishes to Johnson. Here's Adams. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. The professor passes to Middleton. Here's Monroe. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. It's a tie ball game.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now here's Conley. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here is Conley. Adams outside. Lets it go from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The professor passes to Parker. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Adams. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Gasol a screen, and it's Conley penetrating. That's good. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The professor passes to Parker. Shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Conley with it, now guarded by the professor. Green, the screen. And it's Johnson penetrating. Dishes it to Green. Puts it up from 17. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to the professor. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Monroe, no good. His leads have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Adams outside. He kicks to Conley. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Bucks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Parker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Zeller, who's checked in for the Bucks. And Memphis also making a switch. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Green. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Conley kicks to Gasol. Johnson the screen. Gasol dishes to Conley. Pekovic off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Bucks and where they stand statistically. First in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Now here's Middleton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Buries the 20-footer.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Conley kicks to Adams. The pass to Gasol. Shot left block. Zeller grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Bucks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. White's checked in, and again, Memphis no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's the professor. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Antetokounmpo passes to the professor. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. The professor's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Adams dishes to Johnson. Right outside. He feeds it to Conley. And that one's good. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Here's the professor. He has 7. Plumlee, the pass to the professor. Good work defensively by Conley.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Begovic with a screen. Johnson in the corner. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. Good. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Feeds to Zeller. Makes it off the glass.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Kicks it to Plumlee. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And the shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd basket.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The dish to Begovic. Plumlee with some nice D. The Bucks shooting an impressive 60% early. The professor passes to Zeller. Here's the professor. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The professor's got 9 points.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle. Does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Here's Miller following the basket by Freak. And another miss by Memphis. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Now Miller following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Begovic with a screen. Miller kicks to right. Memphis moving that ball around. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the shot. Rebound, Milwaukee. The professor's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the inside. Zeller dishes to Carter Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here is Miller. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Left side, Adams. Wright sets a screen. Adams, the pass to Bekovic. Takes it from 10, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bekovic has got his second bucket tonight. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's the professor, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Now, here is Miller. Outside, Martin all alone. The rebound by the Bucks.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Carter Williams at the elbow. He dishes it to McDaniels. Passes it to the professor. They get it back. Now here's Adams. Miller outside. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
So on the floor for Memphis. Green is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Andre Miller. Then it's Conley. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Parker's shot is off.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He had 52 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Conley against Carter Williams. Parker with the steal.
How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Gasol. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's the professor. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Monroe kicks to Carter Williams. Now Miller. Out to Conley. Three-pointer. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. Second, the Grizzlies.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Carter Williams.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Shots good by Miller.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Martin with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Conley dishes to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Gasol's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The feed to Parker. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Here's the professor. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And here is Conley, 13 points in the game. Back to Martin, unloads from 13. It's rebounded by the professor. The Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Monroe kicks to Parker. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Bucks lead by 2. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Miller with the ball. He has 5. Gasol kicks to Miller. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Pass to Martin. For the 3. Again, Martin missing. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. The professor passes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back.
Looking now at the numbers for Middleton, how last month turned out for him, he's right around 9 points a night, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. White, he's checked in for Jermichael Green, and James Johnson is subbed in for Martin. Here's Parker, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And it's Miller in the corner. Gasol setting the pick for Miller. Back to Gasol. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Marc Gasol.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
The professor passes to Monroe. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Gasol a screen. Gasol setting the pick for Miller. Dishes to Gasol. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Screen by Monroe.
Sticking too much.
Here's the professor. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the former Buckeye Conley has been great. 13 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the Bucks with some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Cody Zeller comes in for Parker, and it's Vaughn in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Grizzlies, Nikola Pekovic comes in for Marc Gasol, and it's Adams in for Miller. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's the professor. He's got 19. He kicks it to Plumlee. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Given. Take back and forth the whole way thus far.